What is up, everyone? I hope everyone has had a wonderful Monday today. Alright, so like I posted on Twitter earlier, this one's going to be a little personal. And I get it. This might be the last video that I make, because not only of everything that I've been going through personally, there's a lot more things going on. And a lot of it is under the radar. So that's the reason why I have the camera facing me this time instead of facing the front. So let's address the elephant in the room. There's a lot of content creators on YouTube that are busting their humps to get where they're at. And barely even surviving on it. Now, with that said, there's a lot of content creators on there, on YouTube, that can care less about the smaller channels, because they don't have to work as hard. Let me put it that way. They don't have to work as hard to get where they're at, because it's already where they're at, basically. So that's one issue. And this channel here is in the category of not surviving. There's a couple of factors. One, it's not even monetized. It's been running since 2016. It will probably never be monetized. Do I like doing these videos? I like doing them for everybody. But like many smaller creators, I bust my hump to get quality content. Now, I understand here lately I've only been doing the ride-along stuff and not many other things. I did one live, well, 2 lives, I take that back. I did 2 live streams. And I get that. And I understand I'm not going to quote, I'm the best content creator out there, because Lord knows I'm not. For me, right now is I'm in a difficult position to get out there and make content every day. And I'm not saying it's not difficult or that others don't struggle. I'm not saying that. But for me personally right now, it's not the best time to be able to get out there and try to get lots of content, if that makes any sense. Right now, what I'm saying is the most difficult is where, for one, I just came back to work last year from being sick. I just came back in April of this year. So I'm trying to build my time back up where I can travel more, where I can do more if I wanted to. But also dealing with family stuff like Dad's passing in June. And then everything else is going on that's been going on. And I'm just trying to live my life the way I see fit now. I try to understand that life is short. It should never be taken for granted. And last year definitely proved that my life was short, and it was almost cut too short, really. And then what would it have done to the YouTube communities? If something would have happened to me, like technically it did, what would or how would the community react to it? And I'm not saying, I'm not putting that question in their mindset to question that, because one, it wasn't my time, and two, it just made me realize that there's more to my life now, basically, and I was spared for some odd reasons that is unknown, and I'm still trying to seek those reasons. One reason why I think it is that it gave me a little bit more time to spend on my father before he died. For one, that was a blow to me. But he just went like that. I mean, if I had options could go that way, I would go that way. Let me put it that way. If I had the option to just go that way, I would. And to be honest, I still don't know what my future holds. I don't even know if I want to continue to make videos on YouTube. In January, I'll be 37 years old. To some people, I'm still a young pup. I'm not young. Young age-wise, but the physical and the mental that I went through last year, I am not. And I'm working on that. I am trying to give myself where I need to be. And I get that. And yes, it does take time. So, and I know this is just a rambling on. It may sound like I'm just rambling on. Technically, I really am. Because I really don't know what to say. I really don't know what to do. There have been times that I lie awake at night and sit in an empty house and ponder on everything. I often wonder why things hit me the way they do. I often wonder why. I'm just going to throw this out there. My marriage failed. It failed tremendously. And I'm not blaming her for everything. I had my faults in a lot of stuff. But I often wonder why it happened the way it did. How could someone be spared for another chance at life and then watch everything go downhill around them? I often wonder about that. Everyone said I was a miracle, because technically I coded 5 times on everybody last year. Was on a ventilator for 2.5 months. In a coma for 2.5 months. Most people don't survive that. Most people, they don't, even if they did survive, they're a vegetable. Now, I'm not saying that to be mean. And I understand what you're all are thinking when I say that. That's not to be mean. I'm just stating facts. Most people do not come back normal from being on a vent that long. And on top of that, they don't come back from having tongue surgery and able to talk, able to eat. Granted, yes, I have that speech impediment now. Some words do slur, and I get that. And I want to apologize for it. But would you rather hear a speech impediment and slurred words or not have me at all? And that's the mentality that I go through. That's the mentality that I feel like I was a curse. I feel like I feel like I was just, I don't know how to explain this. I really don't know how to explain it. I just feel like I'm a curse. Instead of a miracle, I feel like I'm a walking curse. And I understand what it means for life the way it is. If that makes any sense. Do I remember a lot of things? No. That's just part of being on the vent as long as I was. I don't remember everything in life. They call it like a fog. Because I talked to my therapist about it when I was in rehab. They said it was more of a brain fog, basically, where I was on the vent as long as I was. I had to be reassured of a lot of things now. Even at my work. I've been at my job for 11 years now. And it's like I just started like a brand new employee. That's how bad it has gotten. And like I said, I'm not blaming anyone for it. These things happen for a reason. I just like to know what my reason was. I would just like to know why I get spared and then everything hits me all at once. Like they did. Why did I go through what I went through? But how I see things now makes me more not as gullible, I guess. Take this off. not as gullible. I'm more wiser about things. Let's just say I'm not sure what I want to do. If I want to continue to do YouTube, do I want to keep failing at it? It's like the post I posted earlier on Twitter. I don't even know why I promote it anymore. Very low views. No interactions. And see, that's the cons of being a YouTube content creator. You will have those. But also, a pro of it is I love doing what I do. Even if it is just this. Even if it's just doing these ride-alongs. And right now, I understand I'm just going back and forth to work. I get it. And I guarantee you, the reason why people don't want to view it is because it's the same thing over and over again. I understand totally. It's nothing new. But would you rather see something authentic? Or would you rather see someone out there that only cares about them and I'm just going to put it out there, make an ass of themselves on camera? Would you rather have someone be authentic, like the smaller content creators there is, versus a bigger one that is out for the money and out for themselves and don't give a damn about anyone, which is the same thing as out for themselves? But, and there's a lot of them out there that do that. Now, getting to the other elephant in the room. There are a lot of content creators that's connected into the paranormal world. And yes, I say connected. And granted, I'm connected to it also. I'm not gonna lie. I'm connected to it also. But getting back to authenticity, smaller content creators don't have the support in the paranormal field versus the bigger ones, the bigger content creators. And I say that because if we make a paranormal activity video, people are automatically going to think we faked it. People are automatically going to think it. Because we don't have that support system. And yet, the bigger creators continue to do the same crap. And people still what do? Goes views them. Goes watches them. Making their pockets full. Making their wallets more full than they were already. And I'm not saying I'm out for the money. I'm not. That's not the reason why I'm on YouTube. If that's the case, I'd be monetized a long time ago, and I wouldn't be working 80 hours every 2 weeks. Here's your sign on that. And I understand it. Everyone has a purpose that they want to continue to do on YouTube. I get that. YouTube, ever since it was founded in 2005, it's been nothing but a dog-eat-dog world. And it's only gotten worse over the years. In the 18 years that YouTube has been created, it has gotten worse. You've got people hating on each other, all because they don't like something they did in their video. All because they said this wrong. Or they done that wrong. Or they done something different that they do. There's no encouragement anymore. Except if you're higher up. The support system for the lower ones, for the smaller creators, ain't there. But by crackies, I'll tell you this. If you put something in your thumbnail or in the description that's totally fake, it's automatically going to get views. But if you do something authentic, like me, I don't edit none of these videos. These ride-alongs that I've been doing back and forth to work, what I do, I don't even edit them. I just upload them. And then on the main YouTube website, I go into the studio, and I put the end screen and the cards in. I put the description and tags. That's it. This is 100% raw. I've created a thumbnail for it, yeah. But it's not a fake thumbnail. It doesn't have anything fake in it. If it says I'm leaving for work, what do? I'm leaving for work and I'm home. Like right now, I'm home. Because I had to leave early because I'm supposed to come and work on the gutters before it gets too cold. But that's where I'm at. Should I stay doing this? Or should I just give up and move on? And I guarantee you, if anyone even sees this, it's going to be a lot of hate. I already know there's going to be a lot of hate to it. And by the way, that's me tapping on the steering wheel. That's not faking anything. I am so sick of how creators hate on other creators. We're all on social media to build up our characters, build up our channels, and interact with other creators. Whether you're tagging them in a video or hanging out with them outside of YouTube, You're there to build up your character. We're all actors. Some of us are getting paid for it and some of us ain't. We're all actors. Most of them don't even use their real names in YouTube. The only reason why I created this channel with KingsportExplorers is, for one, I live in Kingsport. I live in the area of Kingsport. And two, well, what were we? We're all explorers, right? There's nothing fake about that. But in the long run, it is what it is. And in the long run also, what can you do? Suck it up and move on. Don't let other creators get to them. Brush it off. That's what we're supposed to technically do in life. Now, I get it. There's a lot of haters out there, and I get that part. I've had a lot of haters on me over the years. But the one thing that taught me is people are going to talk about us till the day we're dead. And there's nothing no one can do about it. So keep letting them talk. The more they talk about you, the more popular you get. The more they hate, the more popular you get. So with that said, this rant / personal is where it is. So, I hope you all had a wonderful Monday. Hope you all enjoy these videos. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Check out the whole other part of the channel. Like the video. Interact. I mean, it takes, 2 or 3 seconds to get into the video to look at it. Then you can take 30 seconds to make a comment on it. And I know I'm preaching. I'm barking up the wrong tree. I get that. Because I could do better myself. I'm not the only one. But it boosts the morality of a creator to let them know you care enough to come to the video, to look at it, to watch it all the way. If you can go and watch the bigger channels do their shenanigans, then you can go to the smaller channels and do the same thing with them. If you got that time frame, then you got that time frame. Like I said, I'm preaching the wrong choir, barking up the wrong tree. I get it. And like I said, you all probably hate me for it. But I'll just let it roll off my back. The way I'm seeing this, we're all out here to do what we love to do, no matter what. If it pisses other people off, then it pisses other people off. Who's running this channel? Who's running these channels? You're running your own channel. I'm running this channel. Jim Bob down the road is running his own channel. That's who they have to focus on. Don't worry about what others say or do in their channels. Their channels are irrelevant. Yours is the one that needs to be focused on. Focus on you and your own channel. And if you do what you love to do, continue it. Whether it gets views or not, whether you get hated on or not, continue to do it. So with that, I may just continue this. What am I losing? I'm not monetized. I'm doing all this for free for you all. And these videos are free to a good home. Because you can sit on the couch, either chair, computer chair, wherever, and watch these videos. You can watch them at work on your breaks. If you got that kind of time frame. Either way, let's all come together as one. Focus on each other. Focus on yourself as the main mentality. But come together and stop the hatred between everybody. Life's too short to worry about what people think. Life's too short to worry about what others do in their videos. Life's too short to worry about anything but your own. You know how I know that? Because I was down that road. My life was almost short. And I know I'm probably going to get, like I said, I'm going to probably get hated on for this. But it had to come out. I had to say it. I had to get it off my chest and off my mind. So, hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Remember, today could be a great day for you if you all want it to be. See you all later.